और मुझको पता है कि आप वो अभी मैंने तो 82 करोड़ माफ़ कर दिए, तो मैंने जो विनती की है उसका आप स्वीकार करोगे और मेरे कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में आओगे। तो मैंने ये सब लोगों को बोला था कि आज हम मेट्रो सिटीज़ में ये सब कर रहे हैं, मेट्रो सिटीज़ में इसको बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं, लेकिन अगर हम रूरल एरिया में जाते हैं तो वहाँ भी ऐसे अनेक लोग हैं, उनको एम्प्लॉयमेंट चाहिए, और वो एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट करने के लिए वहाँ अगर स्किल सेंटर डालना पड़ेगा तो हम MIDC की तरफ से डालेंगे, और आपको जो प्रोडक्ट चाहिए वो बना के आपके पास देंगे, उनको एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिलेगा। तो आज आपसे मेरी विनती ऐसी है कि आपने जो मैंने तो आपकी कमिटमेंट पूरी कर दी है, कमिटमेंट इज कमिटमेंट। तो अभी आपने जो मेरे को कमिटमेंट दी थी कि आप रूरल एरिया में आके महाराष्ट्र के जो रूरल जिले हैं, रूरल डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, वहाँ भी ये जेम्स एंड ज्वेलरी का जो आपका बिजनेस है वो आप बढ़ाओगे, ऐसा आपने उसको कहा था। तो उसकी भी याद आपको रहनी चाहिए, वो भी आप काम करिए, ये मेरी विनती है। अभी महाराष्ट्र राज्य के DCM देवेंद्र जी भी यहाँ पधार रहे हैं। मुझको रायगढ़ में एक दूसरा कार्यक्रम है, लेकिन एक अच्छी कार्यक्रम को देखने का अवसर आप सब ने मुझको दिया है, इसलिए मैं आपको सबको धन्यवाद देता हूँ। और ये जेम्स एंड ज्वेलरी देश का सबसे बड़ा बने, इसलिए गवर्नमेंट आपके साथ है, ये आपके कह के मैं आपकी रजा लेता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र।
एक पिक्चर ले ले।
Steve, sit here, take care of the bank.
मीडिया कवर करना, उनको कवर करना, अपनी कवर होना नहीं है। हर जगह अपन दिखेगा ना, बात ठीक नहीं लगता, ये समझो तुम। हर जगह मुझे बोला तू अपना को कवर कर रहा है, इवन कवर नहीं।
वो मिनिस्टर और निकुल शाह के साथ खड़े रहे, बोल रहा था।
फिर सबको ये लगता है इवेंट नहीं, तू तो तेरे को कवर कर, और राजेंद्र जी ने करने के
ठीक है, छोड़।
नहीं अच्छा लगता है। जब चांस मिला, मैगजीन हाथ में है तो मैं तो नहीं करता, क्या बोलता चल
बाद में देते मैं।
आकाश मत दी
क्लियर करो ना।
इधर ही आ रहे, रुक जाओ, सबको बाहर निकाल रहे हैं, बाहर मत जाओ। फोटो किधर, आकाश को बोलो।
बाहर काट
हाथ ऊपर क्या?
कंटिन्यू रखना।
अरे लाइव आगे जाके करता हूँ ना। अरे वो फिर ऐसा उल्टा भागना पड़ेगा।
आशिकों का फोन है तो दिखेगा ही नहीं,
इसीलिए बोल
ठीक है ना। अंदर कुछ जाएगा सब अंदर कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा है। अरे उधर ही चलो प्लीज आप पीछे आ जाओ, पीछे आ जाओ
सर। आप मुड़ जाओ, आप मुड़ जाओ, आप मुड़ चलो, आप प्लीज पीछे आ जाओ, प्लीज पीछे आ जाओ, आगे 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 चलो। वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। आगे आ जाइए, आगे आ जाइए।
वो माहिती होता ना।
ओ डिस्टर्ब चला मित्र आहे तुमचा तुम पहिले चला चला पटपट पटपट मागे आ सगळ्यांनी। साइड घ्या, इकडे जा, साइड घ्या, साइड घ्या, इथं मध्ये तेवढं
Can we have a huge round of applause for Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. He is present here amongst us. Let's give him a very, very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the grand inauguration ceremony of the 16th edition of Iijs Signature 2024 organized by the Gem and Jewelry Export Promotion Council, sponsored by Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Today we are here and we are thrilled to inaugurate this show that is happening at the Bombay Exhibition Center. And yesterday we inaugurated the show at the august presence of the Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal. And we are very thrilled to have Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji amongst us here, our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Overall, Iijs Signature features over 1,500 exhibitors and more than 3,000 stalls spread across 125 lakh square meters. The show promises to be a spectacular showcase of the India's finest gems and jewelry. Anticipating over 25,000 visitors from 800 plus cities in India and 60 plus countries. This gathering is poised to be a global celebration of craftsmanship and innovation in the industry. So get ready for an extraordinary experience that merges tradition with modernity, elegance with innovation only at Iijs Signature 2024. May I now request our esteemed dignitaries on the dais to join us for the lamp lighting ceremony, starting with Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Paul Rowley, Executive Vice President of Beers, Shri Sunil Nayak, CEO Reliance Jewels, Madam Reshma Lakhani, DGEP, Shri Vipul Shah, Chairman JewelBuzz, Shri Bansali, Vice Chairman JewelBuzz, Shri Bansali, Convener National Exhibition JewelBuzz, and Shri Sabitaji Day, Executive Director JewelBuzz. We started with the lamp lighting ceremony. As it is said that this is an auspicious occasion and we start every event with the lighting of the lamp.
कैमरा नीचे कैमरा
Thank you, our esteemed dignitaries. May I now request Shri Vipul Shah, Chairman GJEPC, to kindly address the gathering and welcome our esteemed dignitaries.
Chief Guest, Dr. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Uday Samant ji, Minister of Industries, Government of Maharashtra, Mr. Paul Rowley, Executive Vice President DBS, Mr. Sunil Nayak, CEO Reliance Jewels, Madam Reshma Lakhani, DGEP, Kiritbhai Bansali, Vice Chairman, Niravbhai, Sabyasachi Ray, Executive Director, colleagues from the COA, officials along with the esteemed dignitaries, delegates, exhibitors, buyers, trade, media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a hearty welcome to you all at the 16th edition of Iijs Signature 2024, the first show and one of the largest jewelry exhibitions of the world organized by the Gem and Jewelry Export Promotion Council, GJEPC Bharat. Firstly, congratulations to Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji on receiving an honorary doctorate from Koyasan University, Japan, making it the first in 120 years. Sir, your leadership and commitment to Maharashtra's advancement are incredibly motivating. We also take pride in Maharashtra's resurgence as a leading state in attracting foreign direct investment, securing rupees 1,83,000 crore between April 22 and September 2023. This achievement surpasses the combined FDI received by Delhi, Gujarat and Karnataka. It signifies a remarkable milestone for the state's economic growth and development. Now, with the jewelry park coming up in Navi Mumbai, with the support of Maharashtra government, our industry is getting ready to bring in more investments from abroad. Thank you, sir, for your vision and support. The jewelry park brings with it several government-backed advantages. It's a one-stop shop with a single window clearance for the government approvals under the Maitri policy, making processes smoother and faster. Additionally, the state government has offered relief in power tariff and electricity charges, among other benefits. This initiative significantly eased the part of businesses, ensuring efficiency and reducing operational costs, ultimately fostering a thriving environment within the park. Sir, we are starting the project in April and we can plan to complete this in the project by 32 months. Sir, GJEPC, with the support of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, has set up a mega CFC at Chiefs in Mumbai, which will be launched soon. This groundbreaking initiative aims to enhance the manufacturing capacity of the industry, foster technological advancement, and provide comprehensive skill development opportunities. Diamonds play an important role in the genuine jewelry exports, contributing 60% to overall genuine jewelry exports. India is a world leader in cut and polished diamonds, and this was achieved by setting a state-of-the-art infrastructure at Mumbai called Bharat Diamond Booths. And now, with the setting up of Surat Diamond Booths, we are further going to spread our wings and become one of the leading diamond trading country in the world. India is now going to compete with the diamond trading centers like Belgium, Hong Kong and UAE, and I'm sure we will attract businesses from these centers to India. As per the commitment made by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi, SNZs have been established at both the booths. Miners now come to India to showcase their rough at SNZ. Earlier, manufacturers had to visit trading centers like Dubai, Belgium and others to source their diamonds. However, we are pursuing our central government to allow sale of rough diamonds at the special notified zone, which will help to realize the dream of becoming the diamond trading center. GJEPC is also developing a gem booth in Jaipur, so that the trading of gemstones which happens from New York and Thailand will come to India. With Jewelry Park in Mumbai, booths in Mumbai and Surat, and gem booths in Jaipur, India is going to be the epicenter for the gems and jewelry for the world. So as India, we are competing with the world, not competing with each other. So we are going to learn from each other, support each other in making India the epicenter for the gem and jewelry, the epicenter for jewelry design and innovation. The Indian gem and jewelry industry shares our beloved Prime Minister's dream of becoming a $5 trillion economy by 2030 and be a first world nation by 2047. To take part in the Sankalp to be Viksit Bharat, our goal is to reach $75 billion exports by the year 2030 and $100 billion by 2047. Maharashtra is already a big player in Indian gems and jewelry exports, contributing 72% overall exports of $37 billion. I am sure that Maharashtra will continue to be the leading exporters from the country as we achieve our export goals. In conclusion, I extend my best wishes to everyone for a successful Iijs Signature 2024. May this event and efforts ahead pave the way for a brighter and more prosperous year for our industry. Thank you and Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Well, now please allow me to invite once again Shri Vipul Shah, Chairman, to honor and felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. With a huge round of applause, let's welcome him and requesting our Chairman sir to please honor him and felicitate him. May I now request Shri Kirit Bansali, Vice Chairman, GJEPC, to felicitate our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Paul Rowley, Executive VP, De Beers. Thank you. Now I'd request Shri Nirav Bansali, convener of National Exhibition, to kindly honor our guest, Shri Sunil Nayak, CEO, Reliance Jewels. Now I request Executive Director, Mr. Sabyasachi Ray, to kindly welcome and honor our guest, Madam Reshma Lakhani, DGEP. So much. Well, may I kindly request our esteemed chief guest, along with the dignitaries present on the dais, to join together for the release of the Solitaire International Iijs Signature Special Edition and SOP book on gold jewelry industry. We'll be launching this esteemed book now, and GJPC is launching its first of a kind comprehensive SOP dealing with tax and regulatory implication for the gold jewelry industry. Launching the Solitaire magazine. Come on everyone, can we have a huge round of applause? It's such an honor that we also have the DCM present here with us. There is one more, that GJPC is launching a first of its kind comprehensive SOP dealing with tax and regulatory implication for the gold jewelry industry. The SOP deals with the varied nature of transactions that the industry takes, thereby intending to make our jewelers Atmanirbhar in carrying out statutory compliances. To ensure the SOP is regularly updated, GJEPC has tied up with ELP, one of India's leading law firms. This SOP is intended to be translated in multiple regional languages. So can we have a huge round of applause for this request? Thank you to all our esteemed dignitaries. May I now invite on stage on the dais Mr. Paul Rowley, Executive Vice President, De Beers, to share a few words with us.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Honourable Deputy Chief Minister, let me wish you a very good morning. Good morning. And firstly, let me also wish you a very happy new year. And what a great way to start that new year. And secondly, my heartfelt thanks to the organisers for inviting me to speak to you as your guest of honour, or one of them, should I say, here again at the IIJS. It's a privilege to be here, and also, of course, a great pleasure both to catch up with old friends and also to make new acquaintances from across the industry here in Mumbai. It's also special for me to be back in India, a country of which I have so many wonderful memories and which has very much a special place in my heart. And it is very much the heartbeat of the diamond industry. When I last addressed the IIJS, which doesn't seem that long ago, back in August, I spoke of inspirational India. Well, India certainly inspires. Only a few weeks ago, I had the honour to be present at the inauguration of the Surat Diamond Bourse by Prime Minister Modi, the world's largest office building. It's a testament both to the strength of the Indian diamond industry and to how wonderful a country like India is being transformed. I think to perhaps say the largest office building understates an architectural feat, actually. It's a stunning building of beauty. A country of dynamism, entrepreneurship, and truly infectious energy and drive. With a, excuse me, what is happening here is remarkable by any measure. Foreign investment, as we have just heard, is growing. The stock market is set to become the seventh largest worldwide. And I suspect not too long before it does become indeed the second largest worldwide. Massive infrastructure investment is changing the country beyond recognition, supporting economic development, supporting business, and improving, very importantly, people's lives. Already the world's fastest growing economy, India's sustained and sustainable growth is expected to continue well into the next decade, thus creating optimal environment for business and indeed the perfect environment for Indian innovation to shine. As I said, India does truly inspire. And of course, what is true for the country is also true for the diamond industry. India's global status in the midstream is long established. As I said, it is very much the heartbeat of the industry. But also now in the downstream, exciting opportunities are opening up in this domestic consumer market as it continues to grow. Within the next decade or so, India may well have the world's largest working age and middle class population. A development that will both bolster industrialization and urbanization, and in turn be a major driver behind increased consumption. And as consumption grows and the affluent middle class expands, as we expect it to increase by potentially as much as 30 million households, so too will the number of potential diamond consumers across the country. We are already seeing increased spending on high-end luxury goods, and the trend, I'm happy to say, is set to continue, very much as we've seen in other very developing countries across the world, specifically China. There will also be new opportunities opening up in the lab-grown sector. Many see this as a competition. I see it as an adjacency, an addition to the future fashion jewellery section of the business. It's no surprise that LGD and natural diamonds have started and will indeed continue to diverge. LGDs are indeed different. They don't perhaps have the same qualities of symbolism as a natural diamond, but they do have their own distinct attributes and applications, and of course, their own distinct commercial possibilities. As I look how the LGD space is evolving, I have no doubt in my mind that India, the powerhouse of innovation and technology, will take up the challenge and drive the future of the LGD space. So the pieces are all in place, and it's up to us as an industry to ensure that we can anticipate and adapt these trends, and that we are best placed to harness the opportunities ahead. But of course, while the future will see new opportunities and see these opportunities unfold, there are also many challenges too. The G7 and its recent announcement around restrictions on imports are of course a major concern to all of us. What is vital is that the industry continues to speak as one, and that we collaborate closely with each other. Excuse me. Both to address the G7's concerns and to defend the businesses and livelihoods that are potentially impacted. Let's make sure that we do this in a very collective and collaborative way. We have all great interests in making sure that there are no unintended consequences. I also don't need to remind anyone here about the tough year that's just gone by. Possibly one of the most difficult years in many respects. And I can see how difficult it is to be optimistic at times when you're in the lowest point of a specific downturn, especially when it feels quite severe. But if there are any causes for optimism, they are in the nature of our business and in the nature of our product. The diamond industry has always been cyclical, and as economic headwinds bite, people understandably rein in their spending, especially on luxury goods. And this is perhaps something we have specifically seen in the US and of course China. But we have ridden out times before and always emerged strong as economies rebounded and consumers returned. And why? Because of our product. The natural diamond is unique, a natural miracle and a thing of rare and breathtaking beauty. But it's more than that. It's a symbol of all we hold precious and most dear, of enduring love and of ties across generations. It stands for the deepest of human emotions and the most profound connections we can ever have. Even at the bottom of the cycle, the diamond remains one of the most desired, cherished and richly symbolic objects on earth. If there are further cause for optimism, it is to be found in this room and at this gathering. When one is surrounded by so much drive, verve and imagination, it is impossible not to have faith in the future and to have the fullest confidence that the corner will be turned and the challenges ahead will be conquered. As we move into the new year, let's do so in a spirit of optimism and collaboration, and with the certainty that our industry is indeed in good hands. So thank you, India, for the inspiration, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your kind attention. I hope you enjoy the wonderful event, and that it inspires you as much as it inspires me, and I wish everyone a very successful 2024 and a very successful IIGS show. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rowley, for that. Now I would like to invite Shri Sunil Nayak, CEO Reliance Jewels, to share his thoughts with us. Can we welcome him with a huge round of applause?
Chief guest, Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Devendra Fadnavis, other dignitaries on dais, exhibitors, retailers, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Honored to be addressing all of you today. Want to extend my gratitude to GJEPC for inviting me for this August event. Special thanks to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Industry Minister Sri Uday Samant for their vision and efforts towards making Maharashtra the most industry-friendly state in the country. And since we are here for jewellery, if I talk about the jewellery sector, the sector has undergone significant transformation in recent years, becoming the key player in India's GDP thanks to government interventions and commitment to transparency. The sector today is a key employment generator and foreign exchange earner. Our country is home to a rich pool of talented designers and skilled artisans, with handcrafted jewelry being highly sought after globally. With the backing of Government of India and efforts by GJEPC, we now have access to cutting-edge manufacturing practices. It's time to synergize the skills of our artisans with technological innovations and propel this sector to great heights. I express my gratitude to GJEPC for being the industry's voice over the years. Their key role in recommending policy interventions and shaping our EXIM policy cannot be overstated. Initiatives like common facility centers and jewellery parks will undoubtedly provide the right infrastructure and employment opportunities for our people. The Iijs Signature show, where we have gathered today, stands as a flagship B2B trade fair in the country. It's a pleasure to witness exhibitors and visitors interact under one roof. As a jewellery retailer, I am genuinely excited to be here and am eager to connect with as many as you can. Let's make the most of this event. Once again, a big thank you to GJEPC for their unwavering support. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji, to address the esteemed gathering and enlighten us with his valuable perspectives. A huge round of applause and a warm welcome to him.
A very good morning to all of you. Shri Vipul Bhai Shah, Mr. Paul Rowley, Shri Kirit Bhai Bhansali, Shri Sunil Nayak ji, Shri Nirav Bhai Bhansali, Shri Mitesh Gazera, Srimati Reshma Lakhani, Shri Sabyasachi Ray, all the dignitaries present here, all the exhibitors, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank GJEPC for inviting me to this mega event, Iijs Signature 2024, which is one of the biggest international jewelry show organized in India. And I must also thank you for organizing this in the city of Mumbai, because I think this belongs to Mumbai. The gems and jewelry industry belongs to Mumbai. As you have rightly said, Vipul Bhai has said that Mumbai accounts for around 72% of Indian exports. And today our exports are at around $37 billion. And our Honorable Prime Minister aspires to take it to $75 billion by 2030. And I think it will be possible only with the help and initiative of organizations like GJEPC, who have been instrumental in facilitating not just the domestic business, but more than that, making India one of the biggest international player and facilitating the exports. I'm very happy that you have completed a new CFC center in just 17 months, and that will allow all the players who are in export to have a very hassle-free shipment and hassle-free paperwork, and all the things which are required for exports will become easy. I'm also very happy that soon we will have our new Gems and Jewelry Park in Mahape, for which the government of Maharashtra has collaborated with you. And I think that is going to be our instrument to achieve the much desired number of $75 billion export. I think that will create entire new ecosystem in the space of gems and jewelry. And although sometimes our media reports that now some other centers are also coming up in India, I'm very happy. See, coming of new centers is always welcome because the trade has to expand. So we need several centers. But I'm sure that with this Gems and Jewelry Park, Mumbai will not only keep its name as the ace exporter, but will create a new record for India in the field of gems and jewelry. And I would like to express our government's commitment towards helping you in setting up this Gems and Jewelry Park in a record time. I'm also very happy that a section will also be dedicated for lab-grown diamonds, which is for India a very emerging industry and which will create a lot of value for our country in this trade. I think India has been part of this global trade of gems and jewelry from time immemorial. And for people, gems and jewelry is not just economic investment, but it's also emotional investment. And that is why whenever a country prospers, whenever economy expands, this industry also expands. This industry also makes a new footprint. It symbolizes prosperity. And as rightly said by Mr. Paul, that the expanding middle class in India would not only make India an exporter, but also a very big consumer. India has always been a consumer, but I think in times to come, we'll see a huge expansion in the domestic market as well. I'm very happy that new investments are coming in the state of Maharashtra, in the city of Mumbai. And I would like to assure you, for any industry to grow, ease of doing business and cost of doing business are two things which are very important. And on both the aspects, the government of Maharashtra has been working tirelessly. And whenever any industry comes to us with their problems, we make sure that we troubleshoot those problems, because we realize that if India has to become a 5 trillion economy, we need to make Maharashtra $1 trillion economy. And if we have to make Maharashtra $1 trillion economy, it is only possible if we make doing business hassle-free I'm very happy that institution like Bharat Diamond Bourse is also present in Mumbai, which actually symbolizes a very unique ecosystem. And we would like to see more such institutions. I'm sure that not just one gems and jewelry park, but whenever GJEPC will think about creating any new ecosystem, any new institution, your natural first choice has to be Maharashtra, and we'll ensure that we'll partner with you, we'll ensure that we'll make it hassle-free. I once again would like to thank you for inviting me to this signature event. I would like to give my best wishes to all the exhibitors. I'm sure that who's who from the industry is present here. It will make new connections. It will allow everyone to expand their business. And I'm absolutely sure that this signature event will be a huge success. Thank you for having me here. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind and inspiring words. And I'm sure with your valuable support, we will be able to take this industry to newer and greater heights. Once again, a huge round of applause for him, please. May I now invite Mr. Kirit Bansali, Vice Chairman, GJEPC, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Today's chief guest, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Dr. Devendra Fadnavis, Mr. Paul, Head of DBS, Mr. Sunil Nayak, CEO of Reliance Jewels, Sri Vipul Shah, Chairman GJPC, my colleagues on dais, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, your gracious presence amongst us today is a great source of energy for all of us. He is our time meant to go. He is our troubleshooter. He is our guiding lamp. I just wonder how a person can be so committed to his mission of keeping Maharashtra in all areas of governance. Devendra ji, it was in your tenure as a Chief Minister, the foundation stone of Jewellery Park was laid in year 2019. Generous allotment of land and several economic benefits during your current tenure given by you and your government speaks volumes of your keen interest in the growth of gem and jewelry sector in Maharashtra. Sir, we are deeply grateful. My heartfelt thanks to Sri Uday Samant. He had to leave early for some other commitments, but we cannot forget his continued support to this industry and sector. Thank you, Sunil Nayak ji, for gracing us with your presence today. Last month, Devendra, as our chairman has already mentioned in his speech, I am repeating it. Last month, Devendra ji was awarded a doctorate by Koishan University of Japan. He is the first Indian to receive this award in the history of 120 years. Congratulations, sir. This is a matter of utmost pride for us. We are lucky to have such a visionary leader with us. This award is given for his extraordinary work in the areas of basic facilities, industrial development, water conservation, and social equality. In the recent past, there was a general discussion going on that many industry and businesses from Maharashtra are moving to other states. We strongly believe that this is impossible in the presence of Devendra ji. Sir has clarified this number of times, even in the House of Assembly and number of times in front of several organizations and media. To realize the dream of our dear Prime Minister of making India a 5 trillion economy, development of the gem and jewellery sector industry is a must. This sector, which is a business of $75 billion per year, is an important sector and fulfills the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister. There is a need to take our business to every state of India. It is my belief that we will definitely succeed under the efficient and capable leadership of Devendra ji. Sir, I want to assure you that your determination to keep Maharashtra number one will definitely succeed. Mumbai's gem and jewellery sector will play an important role. The people of Maharashtra and the industry have full faith in your vision and hard work. Sir, you have taken the time out of your busy schedule to be present here today. On behalf of the industry, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks our chairman, C. Vipul Shah, for his great leadership to enhance gem and jewellery export to its new heights. Special thanks to Sri Nirav Bansali, Sri Sabyasachi Ray, and the entire JJBC team for their dedicated work to make this show a grand success. My heartfelt thanks to all the exhibitors and visitors for their support year by year. I am grateful to the media for the wide coverage. My special thanks to everyone who had helped us to make this show a grand success. Thank you everyone. Before I conclude my speech, as Devendra ji mentioned that Maharashtra is eager to help you, sir, I would like to remind you for our two old demands. One, residence for the Karigars near Jewellery Bagh, which you have committed 8 acres. So I'm just reminding you that. One more demand which we have raised in 2019 when our Praveen Shankar was the chairman, and we are eager to build the Gem and Jewellery University first in India. So these two demands are with you. In the world. So I again urge you to look after these two important demands of Gem and Jewellery sector. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Bansali. Thank you so much. Now I'll request all our esteemed dignitaries to please join us ahead for a group photograph. I'm requesting everyone to please be seated so that we can just conclude this ceremony. Everyone, please be seated. We have once again a thankful and a heartful thanks to our esteemed dignitaries present here with us. Dr. Devendra Fadnavis ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Paul Rowley, Executive Vice President Beers, Madam Reshma Lakhani, DGEP, Shri Vipul Shah, Chairman JJEPC, Shri Devendra Bansali, Vice Chairman JJEPC, Shri Sunil Nayak, CEO Reliance Jewels, Shri Nirav Bansali, Convener, National Exhibitions JJEPC, and Shri Sabyasachi Ray, Executive Director JJEPC. All our dignitaries are present here with us. Can we give them a huge round of applause? And thank you so much to each and every